keep the music playing.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A project to build a duplex subdivision is moving forward. The Killeen City Council voted unanimously to rezone a 10-acre lot against the preference of some residents. The land in question is at the intersection of Wells Fargo Drive and Turkey Trot Lane. That's just across the street from the Abiding Savior Lutheran Church. The property was already rezoned earlier. However, the developer requested another. After getting the green light on Tuesday, at least 22 duplexes will go up. The approval came even after several residents and neighbors expressed their disapproval. Meanwhile, Waco police detectives are investigating a crash that left one person dead. It involved 3 cars at Loop 340 and Kendall Lane around lunchtime yesterday. We're told the victim's vehicle, a Chevy Equinox, was stopped waiting to turn onto Kendall Lane when a Kia Soul hit it, pushing it into a GMC Sierra. All 3 drivers and a passenger were sent to the hospital. The Equinox passenger was pronounced dead. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
A cold front tracking through central Texas this morning is going to change today's weather conditions, making it feel a lot more like the season and not uncomfortably warm or unseasonably warm like we've seen recently. Today, though, that cold front is going to help to increase the grass fire danger back to the very high to extreme category, so no outdoor burning today. Today's cold front is still pushing towards us during the early morning hours, so out the door this morning, we'll see temperatures continue to drop until about mid-morning into the upper 50s and low 60s. Even with sunshine this afternoon, high temperatures will only rebound back into the upper 60s and low 70s, with breezy northwesterly winds returning. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
KWTX, the most trusted news source in Central Texas.
Rogue Media Network. I might be able to find my garbage can. It blew away yesterday on trash day, and I haven't found it yet. It's pretty big. That's the crazy thing. Heavy wind, but not today. That's good. Hopefully it stays calmer.
It has been the windiest spring I've remembered. So.
In many years. I remember thinking back several years ago, there was a time that it seemed like the whole summer was windy, but that's been years ago. Anyway, hey, this is Ken Castello, my guest today. He's going to talk about everything from golfing to painting to real estate to what else? Whatever comes to mind.
Travel club.
Travel club, that's right. I actually remarried his wife and Ken on a cruise ship on the Zack and Jim Travel Club, and my disco outfit.
You did, and my best man was Jim Cody.
It was Jim Cody, that's right. Anyway, we got a busy show, lots of things to talk about on this hump day morning. Zack Owen Show live from the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Let's kick it off with our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to Wednesday, Hump Day. We're live downtown 8th Street here in Waco. Backyard, bar, stage, and grill. We've got a great show for you today. Ken Castello is going to be here.
Morning.
And I truly believe that this morning our guest, Jonathan Snider, is going to be the first rapper on the show. Hey, we're open to all kinds of music, even bagpipes.
I'll bring those next time.
Okay, bring your set of bagpipes. And you know what I'd love to have? I would love to have a accordion polka guy, you know? And there should be some of those around West,
There's
right?
lots of squeeze boxes out there.
Squeeze box, yeah. But anyway, first rapper this morning in the 9 o'clock hour, Jonathan Snider will be here. Thank you to Weichert Realtor, the Eastland Group. They're our major sponsor of the Zack Owen Show. Also, Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. They're open right now. Today, Ken Castello is here. And Ken, before we rip it off and jump all into it, I'm going to tell you, today is March 19th. Going to be a nice day, high today. Should be, what, I say 72, 73.
And windy?
Wind blowing about 11 miles an hour.
Oh, my God.
Yesterday was crazy. It's been crazy. You and I were talking about it earlier. It's been a crazy 3 or 4 or 5 weeks.
We can't even play golf right.
I know it. Anyway, let's don't talk about golf. Today is National Poultry Day, not poetry, poultry, chickens.
Chickens.
National Poultry Day, which I heard late yesterday because the bird flu has subsided quite a bit. The price of eggs have dropped down a lot as of yesterday afternoon.
It almost sounds political, so we won't talk about it.
Crazy. Certified Nurses Day. Always great to salute our nurses out there. Do so much for us. International Read to Me Day. National Chocolate Caramel Day. Do you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Us in Texas, we say caramel. National Let's Laugh Day.
All right.
And being that we're at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, today is National Backyard Day. National Backyard Day falls on March 19th. On this day, we celebrate, embrace, and enjoy our backyards. I know you've got a great backyard.
I love my backyard.
Pool, just multi-level. It's just great.
Got to have a party.
Got to have a little bar. You have a little bar back there.
A couple of them.
You even used to have a zip line back there.
Still got the zip line.
I don't know if I would get on it. Has it been tested in a while?
I need to double check it after all the wind. Make sure the trees haven't damaged.
Whether right behind your home or in a neighbor's hood park, backyard is your place to relax, have happiness and freedom. Gardening, cookouts, scavenger hunts, backyard camping, take a nap. I'm going to tell you, when I go to Hawaii, I look for the first hammock.
I've got the hammock out right
Ooh,
now. So.
I love a hammock and taking a nap out there. Today is Backyard Day. Enjoy your backyard. Should be a nice afternoon to do that. Ken Castello is with me right now. He and his wife own Painting with a Twist, or as we call it, P-Watt. And we're going to talk about Painting with a Twist. So they've got something special coming up. Also, Ken is not only a realtor with me at Weichert Realtors, but in the process of becoming one of the owners.
We are. It's only taken 9 months to get all the paperwork submitted and approved.
That's
Weichert,
right.
But
I could have saved you time. I know this guy over on 18th Street that'll get you done.
that would have been way better.
So we're going to talk about real estate. And also, Ken is on the golf committee for the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament. We got our big 32nd annual golf tournament coming up in May. Just, golly, it's right around the corner, 2 months away.
Yeah.
Man.
I just remember each year how different it was up until we switched from American Heroes to American Valor and have loved it.
Over the years, we've had 4 charities that we've given to. First was EOAC. That was for many, many years. And then we switched over to Boys and Girls Club. Then we switched to
American Heroes.
American Heroes. And then for the last, how many years? A long time.
9 or 10.
Yeah.
We've been doing it with American Valor.
Chris Kyle, American Valor Foundation has been our charity. And again, this year, we love those guys, Chris' mom and dad and brother all live in the area. And we appreciate that great organization helping out veterans, first responders, active military. They're really giving. And I think one of the important things, and Mr. Kyle has said this before on the radio with me and Jim, was that you look at charities, and I've seen a listing, if you can Google it, and you can see how much money the charity puts in their pocket for administration fees and how much they actually put to work for what they say they're going to do. They don't take any money.
Zero.
They don't take any money. It all goes to the actual mission of what they do. There are some I've seen that sports people, especially sports people, will put their name on it, and only maybe 1% of what they take in goes to help the charity. So this is a great charity that we help out with. Anyway, we're going to talk about golf, talk about the golf tournament. First of all, let's talk about Painting with a Twist. Tell us about the history of Painting with a Twist and when you got involved with it.
Well, it's the funny story I always tell people is my wife went to one in Austin, and she came back and said, we want one. And so we have one now. 14 years later, she said, don't tell a bunch of her stories. So 14 years later, this is our 10th Painting with a Purpose for American Valor.
Yes.
And that just makes me super proud when I was talking to Wayne the other day about we're going to do this one on Chris's birthday this year, April the 8th on Tuesday. So obviously we want everybody to come. We've had such a good attendance over the years. You guys have been there to support us from day one. I think that's where we got you connected with them.
Yeah.
And
I
think it's we're actually going to do our Amber Ways of Grain, which is absolutely a wonderful American traditional painting that day. But
it's always something. We always paint, and kind of back it up just a little bit. This is one of those that is directed towards the Kyle family, directed towards military, directed towards the golf tournament, raising money to give to the charity. But it's always a military flair. I know we've done a flag. What else have we done in the past? I'm trying to remember.
The second year was the combat boots.
Boots, yep.
We did one year where Diane has tried to make the original art every year for this. She had a cross with a necklace around it that said St. Michael's for the patron warrior saint.
Yep.
And Debbie Kyle changed hers to make sure it said St. Christopher.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really special. And the Amber Ways of Grain, I remember Jim having such a good time painting that, and Jeff Kyle also painted that.
Yeah.
And he kept, every time Diane would walk by, he said, look at my clouds, look at my clouds. And she's like, oh, they look real good, Jeff. And he had made one of the clouds the Punisher. And which is Chris's call sign.
Chris's call sign. You think of Chris Kyle, you think of the Punisher.
And he said, that's my brother on Overwatch.
That's great.
And I remember that story like he told it yesterday.
Oh, yeah. But
really
always
special.
a military theme. And this year, we're excited about it, coming out there and painting. And you don't have to be a great artist. I'll tell you this. I always had trouble coloring inside the lines when I was a kid, and even today. So here's the thing. Don't be a great painter. We're just going to have fun. And here's the fun part. Ken DJs while we're there painting, and you can get your friends together, a group of girls, group of guys, couples that come out, and it's BYOB. What more can you say?
You threw me off with the DJ part, but our slogan is really, it's fun art, it's not fine art. And I tell people if they come up there and they're going to be too serious, they have to leave. It's all about having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's our real slogan is a little paint, a little wine, and a whole lot of fun.
So you have a lot of slogans.
Yeah, we have a lot of slogans. One's official, one's not.
Okay.
But, it all started after Katrina hit New Orleans 15, 16 years ago, and they didn't have anything to do, and our founders started with bring some bottle of wine and come over and we're going to paint in my backyard since it's backyard day.
Yeah.
And it started from there. And
oh, so that's where the whole company started, New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay.
And now there's, I think, almost 380 studios nationwide.
Wow.
So, but
wow.
It's founded around the painting with a purpose. That was one of the founders' main objectives, was how they can support the community and
during a tough time.
Yeah, and we've from day one tried to do that with other organizations, but by far American Valor has been our number one charity that we've been supporting over the years. And you know, you've been there when Diane gives that big check, and
oh yeah,
she's got a nice little, you know, it's I think Chris's slogan is, you know, it's our duty to serve those who serve us, and we want to live that out, and we're so proud to be affiliated.
It's a fun time, and like you said earlier, you never know who's going to show up. A couple of years ago, Rodney Carrington showed up and painted with us, and I'm going to tell you right off the bat, he is not a good painter. I'm just going to say that. Anyway,
he is.
You weren't watching him like I was. The whole family shows up. The Kyle family to paint. Jim and I always show up. It's always a fun time. We're going to miss Jim this year, of course, but he always enjoyed going and wearing the crazy aprons. You guys, how many different aprons?
Oh my gosh, we have to replace them every few months because people take them home.
Yeah, they steal them.
Yes, and it's, you know, if we got a dozen out there, it's the first dozen people that walk in.
Yeah,
use the fun aprons.
Yeah. And, they're crazy aprons. Anyway, we're going to talk more about painting with a twist. We'll talk more about painting with a purpose. We're going to talk about a lot of things, so stick around. Ken Castello is my guest this morning, talking everything from real estate to painting to no telling.
Yeah.
We may even throw Doug Eastland's name out there since he's not here to defend himself.
I think we should tell a story.
I think we should tell a story. So we got more stories. We're going to talk about today in history, country-wise, what happened in country music. We'll do some birthdays later on. We'll check in with sports. We'll check in with Nashville Cat coming up in a few minutes. We got Jonathan Snider is going to be here at 9 o'clock hour to do some music for us. So big show on a Wednesday, hump day. Thank you to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, for being our major sponsor here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, BLOGIFY.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Hump Day. We're live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Ken Castello with me. I saw Ken Monday hanging out at Barnett's for St. Patrick's Day. We were there for a big time, and I wasn't going to tell everybody until I found out Channel 10 was there and took pictures of us. So there was actually a footage of us there. So we have to admit we were there.
You had a green beer, and I had a pint. I had some Guinness. So
it's hard to make a rum and Diet Coke green. It really is.
Yeah.
It's tough. We went to a, mixer, St. Patrick's Day mixer last Friday over at Alamo Title, and they were serving their white wine or clear. I don't know why they call it white wine when it's not white, but they were it was green. I never had green wine.
My first experience to green beer was at Kelly's.
Kelly's.
On
a long time ago.
Yeah, Wednesday night or something like that. So
we were kind of thinking back, reminiscing how Ken and I first met, which was many, many years ago. Ken worked for, at the time, Debbie Haltom. Haltom Oil owned up
all the Shell in McLennan Falls, Coryell.
All the convenience stores and whatever.
That was a different lifetime ago.
That was a lifetime ago, and we met because we did so much with them on the radio. And then Debbie sold out, and Ken got into ATM machines. Tell me about that.
Oh,
How do you get into ATM machines?
It was just back in the day when everybody was transitioning to cards, and it was 95, and everybody was tired of taking checks, and so we bought a few and tried it out, and we still have a few, and we're still trying it out. So,
but if you have a big event, outdoor concert, car show, whatever, if it's big, you also have a mobile, don't you?
We do. We've been dragging a trailer around for years and years, and that's been good and bad, but, you know.
I remember somewhere, I can't remember which where it was. It might have been the food trailer showdown, where the electricity kept going off. That, you know, you got to have electricity.
Yes. and everything takes forever to reset when you got a line of people.
Kind of reboot.
Yeah. So not a good memory.
So Ken got into the ATM, then real estate. Got into real estate with Weichert. So you've been with Weichert for what, 9?
Yeah.
9 years?
I was playing golf during the ATM days with Doug, and he said, well, it looks like you've got plenty of spare time. Why don't you go ahead and get a license? I'd been dabbling in real estate since '99, but he said, go ahead and get your license, and dragging me onto his team, and we got started. It's been a fun journey.
It has.
Very much enjoyed that. So.
Yeah. It's a really fun. Now that I've been on board for about 8 months now, and get a chance to work with Ken every day, and we still have our golf days, and we go play a little bit of golf. And like I said earlier, Ken is on the Zack and Jim Golf Committee, ones that put the golf tournament together. We're going to talk more about that and about golf, but right now we're going to check in and see what's happening in the world of country music news. I know Ken's familiar with her. It's time to check in and see what's happening with Nashville Cat. She's up next. Okay, well, there we are. No Nashville Cat. Who is our producer over there? Is anyway. So pretend, Ken, you could be Nashville Cat today. Pretend that.
I want to go to Nashville. Diane, I've been talking about going
Have you ever
there.
been to Nashville?
I have not been to Nashville.
I'm going to tell you what, it has changed and exploded. It's, I hate to compare them because Waco, downtown Waco is nothing like downtown Nashville, but same thing. It has exploded even more over the last 20 years as what it used to be. I was told this story the other day that when I used to go every year to the country DJ convention, it was held out at Opryland, which is a pretty good drive away from downtown. And that's where the Opry is, the new Opry and all that. So you really didn't go downtown. Then they switched it to downtown. And it was kind of sleepy. You know, you had the Hall of Fame, and you had a Tootsie's, and you had a couple of... Now, I'm telling you, Ken, every major country star, except for George Strait, has a bar.
Has a bar.
Kid Rock's is crazy multi-level. And I heard that the brand new one from Jelly Roll, our friend Dr. Steve Little, he was out there, and he said, Zach, Kid Rock's place is crazy. This is even more crazy.
Is it
Jelly
a good
Roll.
weekend trip if we just went up for a weekend? Or
I don't know. I don't know if we would sober up fast enough to get back, you know. But
a golf trip up there. And
it's great. Great golf courses, great hotels, great restaurants, great things to do. You know how we have Union Hall?
I love that.
Okay, has the multiple restaurants and things. They've got one in downtown that is multi-level, huge, has its own parking garage attached to it with every kind of food, games, activity. It's amazing.
Do we have to take our golf clubs if we do that?
We might. We could take our golf clubs.
Yeah, we always lose them, but you know.
we do have a story about that coming up. But I think Nashville Cat is officially in now, and we're going to check with her and see what's happening in country music news right after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Blake Shelton will host NBC's 3-hour Opry Live celebration tonight. Performers include Reba, Luke Combs, Carrie, Carly Pearce, Dierks Bentley, Alan Jackson, Scotty McCreery, and more. Lainey Wilson will team up with Marty Stewart on a Hank Williams classic. Keith Urban will do Crystal Gale's Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue as she looks on. Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride will pay tribute to June Carter and Johnny Cash. Post Malone will sing with Travis Tritt. And the long-retired Barbara Mandrell will introduce Kelsey Ballerini, who will perform her classic I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool. Finally, Jelly Roll's been touring in Canada, and he just did something very cool at his concert Monday in Winnipeg. 2 girls held a sign asking him to help pay their student loans. They're studying social work at the University of Manitoba. Well, Jelly saw their note and said, "You don't got any student loans no more. I'm gonna pay them off." I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Nashville Cat talking about Barbara Mandrell. I have a quick story about that. I was doing radio back in mid and late 80s in Abilene, and Abilene Christian University, and I think it was either her son or daughter attended college there. And so she came out to do a concert, and I just remember she was, before Reba, and Reba did the same thing, but Barbara Mandrell would change outfits multiple times during the concert. She was one of the first to do that. And one thing I'll always remember, these two guys walked out holding a stick with a curtain on it, and she was singing, and she started from one end of the stick and walked through singing, look at the camera, and she walked out the other end, had a different outfit on. It was amazing.
Set the new standard there.
True superstar, Barbara Mandrell. And, of course, tragic accident, tragedy with her band. Everything went wrong there. And I haven't seen her in years. So it's going to be exciting to see her present this.
Awesome. I love that.
I love Barbara Mandrell. I love you, Barbara. Oh. Anyway, Ken Castello, my guest today. And we're talking about painting with a twist and painting with a purpose. Before we talk more about painting with a purpose, tell me about painting with a twist, where you're located, your hours,
yes.
and do you have to reserve? Can you walk in? Give us the whole scoop.
We get those questions every day. The phone rings, and people haven't been in 14 years. They don't know we're out there. But
yeah.
We're at 1621 North Valley Mills Drive. That is just in that little strip section. As soon as you turn off of Bosque, CC's is on one end, we're in the middle, Abuelita's is on the other end, next to the used to be Chevrolet dealership, Allen Samuels, AutoNation now. And our big push right now is pop in DIY, and that means do it yourself. We have classes still every day. That's the normal way to do it. Look for the class on our website, paintingwithatwist.com, Waco. You'll see the classes. All you do is click on the painting, make your reservation. That's way better than walking in, but it is walk-in Waco. So,
yeah.
But we try to get everybody to make a reservation. We have parties every night while we paint. Like I said, it's fun art. It's not fine art. We don't want anybody to get too serious about it, but the other big push right now is team building. Towards the end of the school year, we get a lot of teachers, teacher appreciation. The schools will provide that. Some of the teachers do it on their own. They'll come in and celebrate the end of the school year, but yeah. Businesses as well. We've had a bunch with Amazon. We've had a bunch with Mars and some of the other big companies. They'll come in, and it used to be just more like employee retention. They have to do a little more to keep all their employees. So. But it is, come by, let us show you how to do it and tell you about it. The phone rings every day asking, what do you do? How do you do this? So,
and again, it's BYOB.
BYOB.
How many bottles of wine have blown in and out of that building? A lot.
One of my memorable classes was a Christmas party.
Yeah.
A little group of ladies from West came, and I think there was 12 of them, and I know they brought 13 or 14 bottles of wine. And I know they were sharing with everybody, but we went through all that wine in 1 2-hour class.
Wow.
And my daughter Suzanne made a little sign up on the wall. It says consumption of wine might make you think you can paint. So
it might help you.
Yes, it does help.
Before we started earlier in the intro, I said that I had the chance to, remarry Ken's wife. I didn't mean that I remarried. I meant I remarried Ken and Diane on one of our Zach and Jim Travel Club trips. And here's a picture of me as the preacher, and Jim was standing there as the best man. But I had my disco outfit on.
It was trip 42, and that was our 42nd anniversary. So we thought that was perfect, and we just improvised.
That was on the back of the cruise ship.
It was. We had lots of people wondering what was going on halfway through. So.
Especially with me wearing a disco outfit. Yeah. It was disco night. And I just went ahead and put it on and wore it that afternoon. I had the you can't really see them, but I had on huge
high top.
High heel platform shoes, man. Whew.
Jim was my best man.
Yeah.
And so
we had a great time. Now, let's. We got some more pictures. You want to describe? Some of the pictures we have.
These are some for the years. There's one of the boots, the combat boots.
Yeah.
Everybody does it their own way. It's art. We don't want them all to look exactly the same.
Different colors, everything.
A great way to memorialize things.
There's Jim's back. He's been over.
Yes.
With
he
the
was
checks
very serious.
on.
He got his
he was
glasses out.
Woo.
One year we actually, I went and took a picture of there's Debbie and Wayne painting a little bit.
Kyle's, yeah.
We used some of Jeff's tattoos as the inspiration for one of our paintings. It was an American flag, and but there is. We had so much fun year after year after year. I had to go back and look at all the different paintings we've done over the years, and how much fun everybody has. Their own little version, and it means something different to everybody. We had so many different that they wanted to memorialize their own soldiers and their own family members, and it was just a good way to do it. And we give back 100% of what we take in that day. That's the whole Painting with a Purpose objective is to raise funds for the local charities, and you can just see how cool these. This was, I think, 2019 that we did the boots.
Right.
Wow. It's always a great time.
And then of course, you did the one we have behind us. Oh. This was done for Jim and I, and this was Jim. You could tell that the body, and that's me over there. And we got behind it. People could get behind it and become Zack and Jim.
Everybody loves this one every day. So.
It is. So we still got that over at Painting with a Twist. You too can become Zack and Jim. Just show up at Painting with a Twist. Hey, give us a date again and the time for Painting with a Purpose.
So we thought this year was a special year. We're going to do it on Chris Kyle's birthday, which is April the 8th. It's a Tuesday night, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's already on our Facebook page as an event, so you can make a reservation if you're interested. We can make sure you seat your whole little group together. It's going to be a great time.
Always a great time. We give all our money to the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation, from the Painting with a Twist, from the golf tournament. Fine. If you don't know, if you're watching or you don't know who Chris Kyle is, watch American Sniper, right? Uh-oh.
Yep.
It's not like dogs fighting or something outside. We have dog background noise going on. One day it's leaf blowers. One day it's dogs.
The cat's walking around outside.
That cat could have attacked the dog. I'm not real sure. But anyway, we're here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. We're going to play a classic music video right now. We'll be right back.
I'd gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. But all your hopes are sinking. Let me show you what love means. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart could understand. But love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize that it all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. it's time. Love, long let love.
Shades is your trusted partner in stage lighting, offering a wide range of high-quality, innovative products since 2015. With designs that cater to all needs, fast delivery, and affordable prices, we provide exceptional customer service to ensure your satisfaction. With warehouses across the globe and sales in over 100 countries, Sheds is quickly becoming one of the most recognized names in the stage lighting industry. Visit shehds.com today to discover top-tier stage lighting solutions and become part of our global network.
Pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoalUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Chapellex is a full-category shapewear brand dedicated to providing women with exceptional comfort and support. We offer thoughtfully designed solutions that blend style with functionality, empowering women to feel confident and at ease every day. Chapellex is redefining what it means to have a perfect body. Our mission celebrates body positivity, embracing every shape and size, because true beauty lies in authenticity. Visit shapellx.com today and join a movement towards self-love, acceptance, and confidence.
Indulge in Blum's luxurious Lotus flower rolls. The green Lotus roll bursts with a caramel apple flavor, while the blue Lotus roll offers a smooth berry cream sensation. With our Crush for Flavor technology, enjoy an instant burst of natural, intense flavor anytime you desire. Elevate your experience with the finest creations nature has to offer. Explore the full collection at blumleaf.com. That's BLUUMLEAF.com. Blumleaf. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back again. Gremlins in the studio here at Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Wednesday Hump Day, something that we are starting today and will continue each week. My friend Pat Curry is going to tell us what we call the McLennan County Minute. Pat, take it away.
Hey, good morning. Thanks, Zach. Good morning, everyone. And I have to tell you, I'm excited about doing this. We're just going to take a few minutes, give you an update on what's going on down in Austin. Sometimes we're going to try a Q&A at some point, but for the moment, I'm just going to let you know what's happening this week and last week. So late last week was the end of bill filing. I think people might have noticed, a lot of people did notice that we filed a bill out of my office to reform the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. And that has caught a lot of people's attention. Unfortunately, it had a bad title coming out of the box, which was abolish, which is not what we were trying to do. But it really has more to do with holding agencies accountable for the rules and regulations that they put into place. There's 274,000 regulations in the state, and our job in the DOJ committee and as legislators is to make sure that we are the lawmakers and our agencies are not necessarily lawmakers. They're appointed positions in the commissions, and they need to make rules around the laws, but not creating law. So unfortunately, we've been having conversations with them for several months and going nowhere. So this is a chess game, not a checkers game. And it really is. That's exactly what this is. And sometimes you got to you got to move the queen in the right spot in the chess game and then back it up. But we have the attention of Parks and Wildlife and other agencies as well, and we're going to work our way through that. And I feel very confident that everything's going to work out just fine there. Secondly, it's a big week in education. Yesterday, the Education Committee literally started at 8 a.m. I was fortunate enough to be on the front end of that and laid out my first bill. And that bill has to do with putting hunter safety education and outdoor education into the physical education curriculum of our public schools. It's a well thought of bill. We have a lot of support for it, and I believe it'll pass out of the committee, and it'll probably pass out of the House floor as well. And so that was exciting. Public education went on until after 10:30 last night, talking about HB 6, which is the Teacher Bill of Rights bill. And that is a bill that allows teachers to take disruptive children out of their classroom so that the rest of the children can learn properly.
Hallelujah.
We also have Waco. So that's been a big deal. We also have Waco Day. And so we had a big dinner last night. Waco Chamber of Commerce brought a bunch of people in, and Alicia and I went over and had dinner with them and got to meet with them for a few hours last night. And they're here in the Capitol today, and they're going to get honored on the House floor. So that'll be a lot of fun. I just got through with a 45-minute meeting with one of our superintendents and the executive director of the TEA, of Texas Education Agency, which is Mike Morath, in my office. And we just had a wonderful discussion about improving our public schools and a wide open discussion on how to make things better and move the needle for our kids and workforce development and lots of things. So those are the things. Today we have our DOJ committee hearing, and Health and Human Services are coming in to visit with us, and then we're going to go through quite a few bills. We're finding some cool stuff and some good inefficiencies that we can move the needle with, and those things take time to do. But we're taking the time, and we're patiently doing the things that we need to make the difference for our state and all the taxpayers throughout the state. So if you pay attention to some of those things, it's pretty cool to be right in the middle of the mix. I'm honored to be in this position. And as always, our office is open to receive your calls and your input. And I'll try to come on once a week and give you all an update as to what's happening in Austin and what's happening in our community that we need to know about. And our intention is to continue this show with Zach and just keep everybody updated as to what's happening. So, Zach, do you have any questions for me?
I tell you what, you just be a good boy and stay out of trouble.
Well, it's hard to get in trouble when you're working 18 hours a day. I'll tell you that.
That's right.
With DOJ committee today, and then you have transportation tomorrow. That'll be a big thing. There's a couple of agenda items that we'll get to talk about later in the session with the folks in McLennan County and things that will affect us. And now we start voting on bills. So we'll start getting bills to the House floor. We're past our 60-day time frame. And we'll start getting bills to the floor and start voting on those. And, man, can that be a huge deal. They're saying we're going to end up voting 4,000-plus times between now and the end of May. So wish us luck and pray for us.
Thanks so much, buddy. And we'll talk to you again on Wednesday of next week.
Thank you, sir. Y'all have a great day.
Pat Curry, that's our McLennan County Minute. We're going to do that. Actually, it was more like a McLennan County 5-minute, but that's okay. We're going to work it down and get it done right. But we'll do that every Wednesday right around 8:45 here on the Zack Owen Show. Ken Castello is my guest. We're talking about painting with a twist. We're talking about painting with a purpose. And we've talked about the golf tournament. That's going to be May 16th and 17th. And I guess we shouldn't really get too in-depth about the Zach and Jim golf tournament because Kimmy is going to be my guest tomorrow on the show.
We'll let her talk about.
We'll let her.
We've got a few new sponsors coming on, and, and I think that's exciting. So.
And we're going to talk about the sponsors that declined to come back on it. We're going to put them right out there. And you don't think I'll do that?
Throw them under the bus.
Yeah, throw them under the bus. But anyway, May 16th, 17th golf tournament.
Pat Curry, the Waco Association, is taking all the realtors from Waco next Wednesday down to the Capitol.
Oh, that's right.
It is a Realtor Day at the Capitol, so we'll get to see Pat and Brian and a couple of the other representatives.
What day is that?
Next Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay. So I'll be here doing the show, talking to Pat, and you'll be down there looking at Pat.
Yes.
I love that. That's great.
Good, so.
Anyway, so Ken Castello talking about painting with a twist, painting with a purpose. Also, I wanted to mention about if you see Ken out and about, he is a man of the town. He gets around. You get around almost as much as I do.
You know,
you like
you set
meeting people and going somewhere.
I love knowing people, and that's just something that's really worked well with the real estate business and all these others is you just got to be out there, talk to people.
Sure you do. So we've mentioned the ATM, we've mentioned painting with a twist, and we touched on the real estate with Weichert and the process. You and your wife are becoming partners with Doug Eastland and Charles and his wife in Weichert Realtors, Waco.
That's exciting. It's takes that entrepreneurial step for all of us. It's still real estate, but it's how we can recruit new agents as that are coming into the field. It's just everybody's kind of dividing and conquering now. Doug used to have to do it all, and I think he's looking forward to stepping back
a
few
little
other
bit,
things and letting us take care of a few of that.
Actually, it's the other way around there. Ken, Selena did all the work. And
she's having fun with the grandbabies now.
Oh, my gosh. She loves those grandkids.
Yes. Went out and watched one of mine play softball last night for Riesel.
Oh, you did?
They 10-run the other team. I won't even say who it was. But,
well, that's good. Did he win?
She.
Oh,
it was
she.
softball. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And they won?
They did really well last night. 15 run them in 3 innings. So
wow.
The week before was the other granddaughter, and the 100-mile-an-hour winds. She had to play in a golf tournament.
Wow.
I don't understand that, but
wow. Hey, I want to kind of bring back something we were talking about. Debbie Halton, which became Debbie Christensen. You actually, is it still listed?
It is. Yes.
Ken actually is the real estate agent for Leonard, who I have so many great stories and memories of Leonard Christensen, who passed away a while back. But their home on the river is up for sale. And I'm going to tell you, if you've always imagined a log cabin retreat, almost like the Yellowstone house, something major, big, 2-story, on a cliff overlooking the river with multiple outbuildings. How many outbuildings are there? Or what are they? Have an apartment?
There's a garage apartment, and then there's a guest house, the main house, and then Leonard had a few extra buildings for his car collection.
Car collection, that's right.
I think he had 3 big buildings, maybe 9,000 square feet of places down there where he could work on them and display them. So,
well, I'm going to tell you, you want privacy. You want to feel like you're the only one around.
The
beautiful.
driveway
the trees.
is 0.7 miles from the gate to the house, but it is beautiful when you come around that last corner and look over the cliff down towards the river.
And you stand out there on the huge back deck patio and look out, and it's just an amazing view.
Yes, we had a open house for our agents a couple weeks ago, and about 5 minutes before everybody got there, 30 or 40 turkeys just walked across the driveway and just kind of looked at us and kept walking. And some days it's handful of deer just walking through, and it's beautifully. isolated out there right off of Canyon Oaks. And
well, if that's something that you may be interested in, just a spectacular place that is for sale right now, reach out to Ken, or if you maybe know somebody that's moving in from out of town and they want a place like that overlooking the river, spectacular, one of a kind, truly is one of a kind place. Reach out to Ken Castello. What's your number, Ken?
723-5962.
There you go.
Yes.
I love it. Hey, Ken, going to stick around a little bit and talk to you. I got Jonathan Snider is going to do some music for us coming up in just a bit, so stick around for that. Right now, speaking of music, we're going to play a classic music video. A big thank you to Weichert Realtors, our major sponsor of the Zack Owen Show. If you're not watching this live, you are watching it live on YouTube. You can replay this or tell your friends to watch it, listen to it, anywhere that you get a podcast later down the road. Just Google Zack Owen Show. Anyway, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Shades is your trusted partner in stage lighting, offering a wide range of high-quality, innovative products since 2015. With designs that cater to all needs, fast delivery, and affordable prices, we provide exceptional customer service to ensure your satisfaction. With warehouses across the globe and sales in over 100 countries, Sheds is quickly becoming one of the most recognized names in the stage lighting industry. Visit shehds.com today to discover top-tier stage lighting solutions and become part of our global network.
Pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Chapellex is a full category shapewear brand dedicated to providing women with exceptional comfort and support. We offer thoughtfully designed solutions that blend style with functionality, empowering women to feel confident and at ease every day. Chapellex is redefining what it means to have a perfect body. Our mission celebrates body positivity, embracing every shape and size, because true beauty lies in authenticity. Visit shapellx.com today and join a movement towards self-love, acceptance, and confidence.
Indulge in Blum's luxurious Lotus flower rolls. The green Lotus roll bursts with a caramel apple flavor, while the blue Lotus roll offers a smooth berry cream sensation. With our Crush for Flavor technology, enjoy an instant burst of natural, intense flavor anytime you desire. Elevate your experience with the finest creations nature has to offer. Explore the full collection at blumleaf.com. That's BLUMLEAF.com. Blumleaf. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Bad joke of the day. Take it away.
Eric plugged in the wrong wire.
Yeah.
So, what did the baby corn ask the mama corn?
What?
Where's my popcorn?
Where's my popcorn? I
Let me
like
get
that.
another one?
Yeah, just throw in another one, just for the
Yeah.
heck of it.
What did the
Since we're
fisherman
having
ask the
trouble
magician?
today. The what now?
The fisherman asked the magician.
What?
Pick a cod, any cod.
Oh boy, pick a
That sounded
cod.
like I was from Boston, didn't
Yeah,
it?
you did. You had that Boston accent. Ken Castello, my guest. Jonathan Snider is on stage, and he's going to do. What would you? Is Jonathan hooked up over there, Mike? Jonathan, how would you describe your music?
So I would say that my music is very geared towards like the blue collar average worker. You know, I make music about being a father, working, relationship problems. I try to focus on a lot of things that I've had to physically go through and try to grow from myself, and then in hopes that my music can reach out and help other people that are going through similar
Right.
situations. So as a rough category, I've always said alternative hip hop. But obviously when I'm in public, I like to identify as an artist because I don't like to be
I
constricted.
like it. I
do
like
too.
that.
Yeah.
That's great. How long have you been doing this style?
This style, maybe 2.5, 3 years. I've been
Yeah.
making music a total of 5.
Yeah.
The first year and a half or so, I spent a lot of time trying to find myself, my voice, what I wanted to do. And over the last 2.5, 3 years, I think I've found my footing in it.
Oh, that's great. Michael, we are hooked up, and we're going to turn it over to Jonathan Snider to entertain us.
Where'd you go? I'm looking at your pictures, cause I really miss you. It's been so long since I've seen you around. Where'd you go?
Messed up, thinking, debating, better or not when you were here. I can't think clear, why'd you leave? I'm asking why'd I stay? With every breath you take, it's best to part our ways. I had to walk away. Yes, I had
Where'd you go? I'm looking at your pictures, cause I really miss you. It's been so long since I've seen you around. Where'd you go? I'm looking at your pictures, I didn't think I miss you. Maybe one day you'll come back around.
And I want you to know about the things I did, about the things I saw. I pray you raise our kids until they take that walk, until they 10 feet big, until they reach their goal, just like they daddy did. Get this big, etch this in, get this win, and I can't let you win. It's time to trim my limbs. I'm trained to sink or swim. Just wait till this kicks in. Where our story began.
You said to leave, so I had to go. We said it'd be forever, now we're all alone. Where'd you go? I'm looking at your pictures, cause I really miss ya. It's been so long since I've seen you around. Where'd you go? I'm looking at your pictures, I didn't think I miss ya. Maybe one day you'll come back around. Where'd you go?
Oh, all
Now,
right.
do you enjoy all types of music?
I do. Ironically, growing up, I thought I knew better than my parents. I thought I was cooler than them. It was only rap and hip hop for me as a child.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got into my late teenage years and my early adulthood that I started finding love and respect for all genres of music. You know,
Right.
I think that was around the time where I decided I had a passion for it. And then you start looking at music differently. You start really dissecting what each of these artists are doing and how they put that stuff together and all the work that goes into that. And, you realize that all genres of music are masterpieces, and So yeah, I have a love for all genres of music.
Yeah.
Except elevator. You know, I will not get down in the elevator.
For you.
Yeah. Hey, I tell people all the time, I mean, it's kind of like any restaurant, whether it's a barbecue or a radio station. Don't ever diss another format or another whatever, because every one of them has their fans.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
Everybody's got fans, and that's what makes our country great, is that we have the right to choose what format we listen to, or
absolutely,
you know, and so just open your mind and reach out and take in that other sound, because I know I love every kind of music.
You're disco, aren't you?
Yeah. What's crazy is I was a hard rock fan in my early teens.
Long hair, head swinging.
I had the longest I could. Back then, you know, you couldn't have it over your collar at school, so I had to have short hair. And but no, I was into. In fact, one of the members of the band, James Gang, was on our show here earlier, and but I enjoyed James Gang. I enjoyed Jethro Tull, all those. Then I kind of got into the James Taylor, those Carole King era, the slower. Then disco came, and I got into disco, full blown. Loved disco.
He thought he was the Bee Gees.
And then after disco, I got into country, and I've been in country, you know, in the 47 years in radio, I always worked country music, but I was surrounded by other formats, and I learned to love them. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about country music history right here. In 1961, Marty Robbins was #1 on the country music charts with Don't Worry About Me. Anyway, great song. It was a chart topper. Stayed at #1 for 10 weeks. That was huge. 1961. 1972, Freddie Hart and the Heartbeats, #1 with My Hang Up Is You. Now, you may not know the name Freddie Hart, but of course you may know the song Easy Lovin', where he really hits the high note. Easy Lovin'. That's a great hit from Freddie Hart. In 2000, the Dixie Chicks, their 5th studio album, Fly, was #1 on the country charts. 2010, Josh Turner. I love Josh Turner music. He was #1 on the country charts with Why Don't We Just Dance?
Why don't we just...
Yeah.
2020, Luke Combs, #1 on the U.S. chart with his 2nd studio album, What You Said Is What You, or What You See Is What You Get. Was #1 there. But, God, I remember playing those old Freddie Harts. You're too young, and you're way too young to remember those I do.
We definitely...
Willie Nelson trivia last week at the office while you were up there.
Oh, yeah. I was going to repeat that, but you'll get a kick out of this one, Jonathan. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah. It was how many albums had he...
His voice. All right. Yeah.
153 albums.
Willie Nelson
is released.
Has been on 153 albums.
Holy crap. That's a lot.
Whether it was country or whatever, you know.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Holy crud.
That's something I don't think will ever be matched.
I think I heard Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die like 3 times last week on different channels.
Different channels. And we wish Willie Nelson the best. He's been battling colds, flu, pneumonia, everything with his voice over the last few years. So we wish you the very best, Willie Nelson.
That's right.
Have you ever had a chance to hear Willie in concert?
I've never got a chance to see him live. I know a lot of people around here that tell a lot of his war stories from here in Waco, and I feel a little close to him because I'm from here. But other than that, I haven't had the opportunity to see him live.
Willie Nelson, a true Texas legend, a hometown Abbott. Hung out in Hillsboro a lot, hung out up at Carl's Corner, if you ever go by Carl's Corner. Mm-hmm. Carl's Corner laid the groundwork for Buc-ee's.
Huh. Yes, you know? It was.
It was like a monster, giant truck stop, gas station, everything. And it's still there.
Yeah.
Still there. All right, we still have birthdays coming up. We'll do that for you. Going to continue to talk to Ken. We're going to get another song from Jonathan. We're going to take a little short break, and we'll be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV blares, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science. Take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April. And I'm Caroline. And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this? This is your newest guilty pleasure. It's the bloodiest part of your week. Did we say something about it also being happy hour? Show did. Because we about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody Happy Hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending, a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers. Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live. Backyard Bar Stage and Grill brought to you by Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group. You're looking to buy or sell, now is a great time to do that. Reach out to me, Ken, any one of the over 40 agents that we have at Weichert Realtors. And I'm glad you're here, Ken, because I often forget. What is our office number there?
235, and just remember the address, 5015.
5015.
235-5015.
There you go. That's very simple.
Or call me,
No, call me.
723-5962.
No, call me, 652-1813.
Yeah.
That's how real estate agents are. We love each other, but we hate each other. We want a good rivalry, right?
Yes. I got a card right here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that card. Anyway, I'll scratch through it and put Zack Owen on it right there. Anyway, if you're looking to buy or sell, please reach out to Weichert Realtor, the Eastland Group, and we'll take care of your needs. How far out you're talking about? you had some video going of the one up in Whitney, maybe?
Yes, we've got a new listing coming up this week. And we were trying to shoot some drone video yesterday, and it's just on the golf course right by the lake. And it was a little windy yesterday.
Windy.
And made that... we might have to go back and reshoot that video.
Maybe have to do that, especially when the camera was blowing like this.
Yeah.
Going like that.
It ended up at Carl's Corner. I
Yeah,
think they
that's
were trying
to... also, Be Kind Coffee, our big sponsor. If you're looking for a good place to stop in for a warm cup of coffee this morning, a hot cup of coffee, stop by Be Kind on Washington Avenue. They're open till 6 o'clock tonight. We have all types of music here for you. We've had so many great musicians, and it's such an honor to have you guys come in. So many talented musicians from Central Texas. We got a lot of them.
There is.
And I truly believe we've only scratched the surface. We've had 50 to 52 different artists on the show, and I think we've just scratched the surface. We've got a lot more out there that I want to get on the show. And if you'd like to be on the show in the 9 o'clock hour here Monday through Friday, you can pick your day. All you got to do is reach out to us. I know Mike's runs a little crawler across the bottom that tells you how you can get in touch with us and get on the show. Please reach out to us. The great thing about it is, Ken, is at first I was reaching out to so many people, and then all of a sudden people started reaching out to me about being on the show. So that's great that the show's catching on.
I love the way it's just every day it's somebody new, and it's stories. Yesterday's story, I mean, every one of them just a little different, but it's just hometown people that have really embraced all the different types of music.
Absolutely. And we've had them from Denton, from Gatesville, from just all over. Killeen
yesterday.
Waco area. They've come from all over. So anyway, if you'd like to be on the show, please reach out to us and we'll get you on. Hey, Jonathan, when is your birthday?
My birthday is March 2nd. It was actually
there we go.
Not too long ago.
And you're still a youngster. How old are you?
31.
Oh, golly. I wish I was, I wish I could go back for a while and make some changes in life, Hey, here's some birthdays. People that were born on this date. 1848. One of my favorite movies is Tombstone. Great Western.
Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp was born on this date in 1848. In 1891, Earl Warren. He was the 14th U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice. 1944. Here you go. Linda Bird Johnson Robb, LBJ's daughter, was born. Happy birthday to Glenn Close, actress, born in 47. Billy Sheehan, rock bassist for Mr. Big, 1953 born. 1955, Bruce Willis.
Wow.
Nice.
55. What did it make him 70?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
70 years old?
70.
Bruce Willis, happy birthday. Andy Reid, the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL, born on this date in 1958. Now, here's the crazy part. I think Andy Reid looks older than Bruce Willis.
Yeah, totally.
1973, John Mitchells. Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it Michaels? Green Bay Packers Super Bowl guy and currently a radiologist. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, born in 73. Let's go to some local. When's your birthday, Ken?
In October. A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
You're only, what, 26?
28.
Okay, 28.
I'm younger than Jonathan.
I think he is. All right, here we go. Local birthdays today. Here we go. One of my longtime friends, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and a hell of a country music dancer, Pat Field, is turning 79 years old today. Happy birthday, Pat. Brady Taylor, weatherman extraordinaire,
absolutely,
is turning 43. Daphne Pajeska is 56. Misty Bishnell is having a birthday. Here's, I think it's pronounced Chanz, C-H-A-N-Z. Chanz. Frenzel having a birthday, 23. Jason Turner is 67. Brady Garrick is turning 35. Jennifer Newton having a birthday today. So have a great day. Happy birthday to each of you, and enjoy your day. We're going to play a classic music video right now. We'll come back and we're going to wrap it up with Jonathan. We'll wrap it up with Ken on this Wednesday, what we call What are we calling it since all the trouble? What's a good word for the trouble day?
It's the Gremlin Day.
Wacky Gremlin Wednesday is what we're calling it. Everything's gone wrong. They can't, but this isn't going to go wrong. Here's a classic music video.
Full moon suspended in the twilight sky. July in Texas as the heat subsides. I like to walk along the beach sometimes. Like the tide I just to come and I go. Cross country moving as fast as planes. Has always kept me in the fastest of lanes. It's been real hard for me to change. I just come and I go. Well, I hear the moaning of the midnight train. Something inside me moves and I feel like old Jesse James. The moon affects me and the tide the same. I just come and I go. Oh, come on, let's go. Some ringing guitars at night. Go with some friends around the campfire light. Like a blanket of stars, well baby we'll be alright. Like the clouds will just come and we'll go. If you wanna fight, you must find a spark. You finally get tired of walking around in the dark. If I could just remember where my car was parked. Well, I know I either come or I go. Well, I hear the moaning of the midnight train. Something inside me moves, I feel like old Jesse James. Well, the moon affects me and the tide the same. I just come and I go. Oh, come on, boys, let's go. July in Texas as the heat subsides. I like to walk along the beach sometime. Like the tide, I just come and I go. All around South Padre Isle, where baby Corpus so wild. Yeah, baby Rockport in style. Oh, I just come.
That is Dallas Burrow, a little honky-tonkin' country music.
You think he's from Dallas?
I don't know if he's from Dallas. I told this story that, so many people have babies, and I know somebody, a couple of 2-3 people that wherever the baby was conceived is the name so might be named Austin, might be named Dallas, whatever.
Okay, because he's from Oklahoma.
Yes, because they're from Oklahoma. That's right.
We just made that up.
It's one of those things. Ken Castello, my buddy from Weichert Realtors, Painting with a Twist. And we've been talking about painting with a purpose. For folks that are joining us now in the 9 o'clock hour, kind of update us on what painting with a purpose is and when is it?
I'm glad you asked that, Zach.
Well, that's my job. My job is to ask.
Is painting with a purpose is part of Painting with a Twist. We're on Valley Mills Drive at 1621. Go to our website, paintingwithatwist.com/Waco. You'll see our calendar of events and on Facebook as well. But the main one we're talking about today is for American Valor, April the 8th. It's on Chris Kyle's birthday. We might even have some birthday cake. 6 o'clock in the evening till 8 o'clock. We're going to do a great fundraiser painting. Everything that we bring in that day, we will donate directly to American Valor.
Right. And hopefully the Kyle family will be there. I'll be out there having a great time. Again, April the 8th. And it is BYOB.
Tuesday night. That's
Tuesday night.
So bring your favorite beverage, bring your favorite snack.
Get your girlfriends, get your guy friends together. It's okay. Hey, look, just because you're a guy, don't go, I'm not going to go paint. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you can. You can do that for a great cause.
The guys had the most fun when they get there. Jonathan's been there.
Yeah, I've been there. And I enjoyed
it. They get there and they're like, oh, I didn't want to come. But when they leave, they're like, man, this was really fun. We're going to do it again.
And like we said before, you don't have to be a painter. You don't have to be an artist. What's the slogan?
A little paint, a little wine, a whole lot of fun.
There you go.
It's fun art,
what
not
slogan
fine art.
be? Fun art.
Fun art,
not fine art.
Yes.
I like
and
this.
our artists lead the class step by step. We make sure everybody knows what brush to use, what to paint the background first. It's just that
It's
simple.
just a fun time.
Yep.
It's therapy, right?
Speaking of therapy.
Uh-oh. What?
So as we started this, we talked to Wayne quite a bit about the therapeutic value of painting, and it's been proven. We've actually done a clinical study in our studio with Baylor University, and it has proven how much more enjoyment and the therapeutic value. So much so, he has been sponsoring Wayne at American Valor once a quarter for our local heroes to get a day off and come and paint in a complimentary class for them.
Wow.
And it has been very well received.
Mike, we need to get Ken hooked up with Melvin. Melvin's got a project going. What's the name of it? Warriors Canvas, and it's pairing up veterans and whatever to paint.
I've seen some stories on
we
them,
should
so
we should hook this up.
That would be great. Thank you.
That'd be great. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
That's the 943 train going through. We get it all. Hey, this morning we have had more technical glitches. We've had a dog get hit in front. We have a train that's gone through. Everything that can happen has happened today on a Wednesday hump day. I don't know. It's daytime.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it's a full moon. Could be. Anyway, Jonathan Snider is here. We're going to get another rap from him coming up. But first of all, right after my show, Pete Sousa has a show, and he talks sports, everything to do with sports. So right now, we're going to do a little preview of what's coming up on the show today. We'll check in, see what's happening in sports right after this.
Today's edition of Rogue Sports Check-In is brought to you by Waco Escape Rooms. 711 Washington Ave, Waco, Texas, 76701. Phone 254-294-7550. WacoEscape.com.
What's up, Zack Owen Show? This is Scotty here in the studios at the Alico building for Rogue Sports. Hope you've had a fantastic start to your Wednesday. You know, it's kind of quiet right now on the sports front. Everybody is sort of filling out their brackets, preparing for March Madness to kick off tomorrow. Of course, Baylor men's basketball plays Friday against Mississippi State. Baylor women's basketball plays Friday against Grand Canyon. That game here in Waco. North Carolina won big over San Diego State last night after their inclusion in the tournament seemed somewhat controversial, especially to those who supported West Virginia getting a bid. That final score, 95-68, is how big North Carolina won. Of course, a lot of people now saying, Are they going to get into the Sweet 16 even though they didn't deserve to be in the first place? That's the fun of March. Meanwhile, I'm kind of known here as the soccer guy on the Rogue Sports staff. Tomorrow night, the United States plays Panama, and head coach Mauricio Pochettino, who's an Argentinian, was asked to comment on the political tensions between the United States and Panama and how it affects the match. He refused. He said that the match has nothing to do with politics, and it's not the United States soccer team's job to comment on politics, and furthermore, that they will be proud to play for the United States, wear the USA badge, and go get a huge victory on the field against Panama in Nations League. I thought that was a refreshing perspective for a head coach in a United States sports to have. Panama's head coach reflecting similar sentiment, saying it's not about politics at all. If that inclines you to support the United States men's national soccer team, I will tell you more about that tomorrow. I'm very excited about that match and the others coming up for United States soccer. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for letting me jump in with this sports update. Appreciate you guys. Zach, have a great conclusion to your show. We'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Rogue Sports.
Go Cowboys. Hey, Jonathan, are you a sports fan?
I am. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Rangers fan. I actually am just recently a Lakers fan. I never followed basketball that heavily, but this Doncic-LeBron trade got me all hyped up in basketball. So I now recently a Lakers fan.
Did you play sports in school?
I did. I grew up out in McGregor, and at a 2A school, you play one sport, you play all of them. So track, football, tennis, baseball, golf, cross country.
Right. Right.
All of it. So always been pretty active, which I think has set a high expectation for my son. But I'm human.
Jonathan Snider, where do you make home now? What town?
I am. I reside in Hewitt. Technically, Waco is my hometown. I've been here the majority of my life. I did have a brief stay out in California for a little bit, out in San Diego. Beautiful, beautiful state.
It's
camaraderie.
It was time to get back to Texas.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Jonathan, do another for us, will you?
All righty. Well, so this next track is going to be called 9 to 5. And one thing that I've learned about my artistry is I will pick and choose things that I see to write about. So I like to write a lot from my own personal experiences, but if I see experiences going on, I like to try to put myself in those shoes and write that as well. So 9 to 5's track is actually wrote about my previous roommate and his girlfriend. We were working 2 different full-time jobs, and he was never home, and I imagine they were having some relationship issues from that, so 9 to 5 got wrote. Let's see if we can hear this. There we go. We're good to go.
I work a 9 to 5 and then a 6 to 2. Now you're complaining I don't make enough time for you. I do everything that I do the way I grind it through, but the harder that I try, I get you right, it's true. And now I'm feeling on a roll, I'm finna slide into this situation with my people that keeps me driving through everything that's in the way I'm headed to. I guess you lied when you said I'll always ride for you.
See, I was out late when we first met, and you looked right in that sundress. I saw the crowd move all around, but I was viewing you down that long neck. When I broke down, I looked around, no stage lights on the home stretch. I glanced up in the background, caught eyes with you, and you approached me. I took a breath with shaky hands and dripping sweat. Introduced yourself as the one girl in the whole club I won't forget, so the pleasure's mine. That point in time, we were both thinking about what came next. Said you down to ride, stayed by my side to the whole venue. Flipped the light switch in my truck on a long drive, headed back home to get our feet wet. Asked what I do in my free time. Said I work a lot, and you like that. Looked eye to eye, hand on your thigh while the bass banged in the way back. Till we pulled up after midnight, straight up the stairs for that nightcap.
I work a 9 to 5 and then a 6 to 2. Now you're complaining I don't make enough time for you. I do everything that I do the way I grind it through, but the harder that I try, I get you right, it's true. And now I'm feeling on a roll, I'm finna slide into this situation with my people that keeps me driving through everything that's in the way I'm headed to. I guess you lied when you said I'll always ride for you.
Now we've hit a wall, hit a dead end. When you're too busy with your other friends to stay alone or be at home when I'm pulling up after work ends. It seems like the harder that I push you, try to put the work in, the further that you run for me. This type of life ain't working for you, so you leave. for hours to let me breathe. That's what you say to me, living life based off of greed. And I wish that we could go back to the way things used to be. I just don't think that we'll get there with the way you resent me. So I pour a glass and I tilt it up, pour another one just to stiffen up. I numb the pain and put away the bad thoughts that keep me up. When I wake up in the living room to an alarm clock, I never snooze. I look around, there's no side of you, but it's back to work on that 6 to 2.
I work a 9 to 5, and it's 6 to 2. Now you're complaining I don't make enough time for you. I do everything that I do, the way I grind it through. But the harder that I try, I can't do right, it's true. And now I'm feeling on the road, I'm feeling slide into this situation with my people that keeps me driving through everything that's in the way. I guess you lied when you said I'll always ride for you.
So again, that is 9 to 5. All tracks that I have performed on this interview today you can find them on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Again, you can find me Jay Snider Music, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I am now currently in the process of updating and revamping my whole merch line. You can find my merchandise at hustlechildclothing.com/Jay Snider, and we have new music coming within the next couple weeks. So got some things moving, and I said it before the show, and I'm going to say it again. Zach, I really appreciate you having me here today.
Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Now, you told me something about, what did you say earlier about your grandfather to me?
My grandfather's name's Albert Snider. Not in the best conditions right now. You know, we're getting to that time. But I specifically remember road trips with him up to East Texas growing up, and all he ever listened to was 99.9, and I heard your show all the time, and so I've always known the name, I've always referenced the name, but I, obviously have never met you, and I was at the home yesterday talking to him about this opportunity, and just the way that he lit up knowing that I was going to have the opportunity to meet you was amazing. He's told me forever that he wished that I made country music, and I fought him when I was younger. We'd make those trips to East Texas, and he'd play 5 or 6 songs on 99.9 and let me hit 97.5 real quick. And
that's right.
We never made it through a whole song. He'd look at me and be like, "Yeah, we're done with that."
Right back.
No.
All right. Well, Jonathan, thank you so much, buddy, for the kind words, and Albert, the kind words too, and appreciate you listening to Zach and Jim over the years. Wish you the very best, and again,
thank you
so much for coming in.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
We have some really good artists, but we would love to have some more artists at the studio. So can I tell you that?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure you can.
So
Becky
is gone the first of the year to do a couple other things.
Oh, really? Becky, great artist.
Yes, she is. She helped with this one, but
yeah. In fact, if you ever need an artist to draw a mural or do whatever, Becky's really good.
Yeah, we can reach out to her anytime. But
yep.
We've gotten really busy with the Pop-In DIY and some of the other events this year, and we feel like we need a few more artists on staff, and it's a fun place to work.
Sure it is. Great time.
Yeah.
I love it over there. We'll be there April the 8th for Painting with a Purpose, not Porpoise. That's a whole different thing. That's for the fish.
Tell him we're going to work.
But anyway, Painting with a Purpose, that's going to be on April 8th. What time does it start?
6 o'clock. Get there about 5:30 and get comfortable, get checked in. If you got a group, we'll put all your people together. It just makes it more fun. Come in early, have a drink. We'll show you around the studio. We have black lights in room 2 and 3 for some more fun painting classes and late night parties and just all kinds of good things. So.
It's a great time. All right, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back and kind of recap what we did today. Hopefully not technically recap today's show, but we're going to recap and talk about tomorrow's show here on the Zack Owen Show, brought to you by Weichert Realtors. Doug Eastland and the crew, great lineup, over 40 agents to serve you, whether you're looking for a buyer's agent or a seller's agent or both. Reach out to us at Weichert Realtor, and we'll take care of you on that, no matter where you are in Central Texas, to help you out there. And Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. If you're looking for a good cup of coffee, stop by Be Kind. I just filled my mug up with more Be Kind coffee. They're open until 6 o'clock tonight on Washington. Back right after this.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Once again, big thanks, Jonathan Snider, our musical guest today, Ken Castello, our guest of the day. I haven't really come up with a name for you. I mean, for anyone that comes in, you're a guest, musical guest. What would you be called? Random guy off the street guest?
I'm thinking I'm the Jim guest. So.
You could be Jim, yeah. Jim, yeah. I tell you, I will say this. If Jim was alive and doing this with me, he would have so much fun because before he was, well, I take this back. In his early days of radio, he also did cable TV, and he enjoyed doing that. And so he always enjoyed the camera, and he would have really loved this.
Yes, totally would.
Great deal.
Yep.
All right, tomorrow's show, I've got Kimmy Chapman. Kimmy has been in charge of the Zack and Jim golf tournament. She's our head coordinator, I guess.
That's a good way to put it.
Head coordinator.
She makes sure everything happens. Everybody.
Yeah, she makes sure that there's plenty of water in the ball washers at Cottonwood Creek Golf Course. We're going to talk about the golf tournament. We're going to talk about sponsors. We're going to talk about how you can enter a team. What do you get as a sponsor? What do you get as a team? The dates, the location, everything about the Zack and Jim golf tournament will take place tomorrow morning starting at 8 o'clock with Kimmy. Then at 9 o'clock, she's back. She's on spring break. She's got 2 big shows coming up, and we're going to talk about those. And that is Sammy Brown is back from college, awesome. And Sammy will be on to sing for us. Any parting thoughts, Ken, that we might have missed or left off?
You know, Painting with a Purpose, April the 8th, 6 to 8 o'clock at the studio on Valley Mills Drive. The golf tournament is May 16th, 17th.
Yep.
And call us about real estate every day.
Weichert Realtors. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a great day. Miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Keep the music playing.